We once believed that being the face of our business was necessary for success. The system told us that visibility meant showing up in person, with all the vulnerability that entailed. We carried the idea that our presence was required to legitimize the work. This belief led to overexposure and burnout as we struggled to maintain appearances. What we learned is that this approach consumed more time and energy than necessary. Now we know that faceless video channels offer a path to efficiency and focus. Faceless video content creation exposes a failure to utilize proven organization skills. By not employing systems to make progress visible and repeatable, creators find themselves repeating tasks unnecessarily. Without a structured approach, work hours expand without producing additional value. The absence of a single source of truth means efforts are scattered and hard to track. This inefficiency is apparent when content is created without the support of automation or standardized templates. The result is a cycle of work that doesn't scale. The pattern of relying on face-driven content ignores the potential for automated systems to shoulder creative burdens. Without leveraging automation, creators miss the opportunity to scale their efforts across multiple niches. The belief that creativity must be manually driven limits growth and profit. The truth is, with the right systems, content creation can become a streamlined process. AI tools offer a way to translate creativity into repeatable outputs without draining resources. This is what stays. Treating faceless channels as a secondary option reflects a misunderstanding of their strategic value. When creators don't prioritize organization and automation, they leave potential on the table. The absence of a structured system means that even evergreen content fails to deliver ongoing returns. Faceless channels by design eliminate distractions and focus on message rather than presentation. The system's failure to integrate these channels into a broader strategy is a missed opportunity for efficiency and scale. The system's design must evolve to support the unique advantages of faceless content. When creators don't use organization skills to make progress visible, they struggle to measure success. Without a clear framework, it is difficult to know what works and what doesn't. The lack of standardized templates means that work isn't reusable, leading to more hours spent on tasks that could be automated. This oversight keeps creators locked in a cycle of inefficiency. Faceless marketing automation requires a shift in how we allocate resources. Without intentional allocation, capacity is often mismanaged. When priorities aren't visible, creators can't focus on the highest leverage work. The system must ensure that non-essential tasks are constrained, freeing up time and attention for what matters. Using organization skills, creators can establish routines that maximize output with minimal input. This shift is not just about reducing hours, it is about optimizing effort for greater impact. The constraint of over-engineering systems must be addressed. When tools replace thinking, progress stalls. Creators need simple, reusable workflows that outlast individual projects and contributors. The failure to implement a single source of truth results in duplicated efforts and wasted time. By designing structures that make status observable, creators can reduce the need for unnecessary meetings and check-ins. This clarity enables more efficient use of resources. The move towards faceless video channels illustrates the potential for leveraging organization skills in new ways. The transition from face-driven to faceless marketing reflects a broader shift in how we approach content creation. The ability to scale without overextending resources is key to sustaining growth. With the right systems in place, creators can reduce work hours while maintaining or even increasing output. This balance is what makes faceless channels a powerful business model. Faceless video channels show us that progress doesn't require constant visibility. By focusing on systems and automation, creators can achieve more with less. The freedom from being on camera allows for a focus on ideas and strategic content creation. This is not about hiding, it is about optimizing. Through organization, we can make our efforts count without being tied to the old ways of doing things. The system must evolve to support this new reality. Now, the Comet browser is agentic. That means that we can have the browser take steps on our behalf, and those steps can occur in multiples. As you can see here, the prompt that we wrote was for the Comet browser to highlight emails in their upcoming deadlines. What we can do is we can then connect our Gmail and our Google Calendar to the Comet browser. Once we connect, the Comet browser will then give us a picture of what it is that we asked for. And you'll see it here, and you'll see all of the deadlines that we asked for. We can ask now any question about our inbox from our Comet browser. So we can write a query into the assistant, and then we can click on enter, and the assistant with Comet will then search our inbox to determine what it is that we have. So the agent can interact with your inbox inside of Perplexity and use Perplexity as a tool to manage your calendar as well as your inbox. And we can then go one step further. We can then ask the Comet browser to reply to a specific email. And then what the assistant will do is it will go into our email, it will look at the email that we want, and then it will give us an email that we can use in order to reply. We can then send or refine the email, or we can skip it altogether. So the Comet browser gives us a way of being able to interact with our inbox as well as our calendar. The Comet browser's agentic features let us manage emails and calendars without extra work. We can connect Gmail and Google Calendar to the browser, making deadlines and tasks clear at a glance. By using the Comet browser, we can query our inbox and even have it draft responses. This means fewer hours spent on routine tasks as automation takes over repetitive work. The browser turns organization into a seamless part of our daily flow. This is how we cut the hours down. There you have it, and I will see you in another video.